Leon reaction video. I just wanted to tell you guys that I did get a troll comment, which kind of hurt me a bit, but who cares? I got them back. But today, we are going to be reacting to Derek FDB. It's something like that, but you might know him. He is a popular YouTuber. Horror movies that actually scared me. Now, before I used to hate horror movies, but now I love them. And I do get scared still, but I love horror movies now.
You know, I think we can all agree. A lot of horror movies just aren't that scary. But lying beneath all this mediocre, not scary stuff are gems. Horror movies that are so good, so captivating, so scary that you might just start pissing your pants. So that's what we'll be doing today.
Hereditary is one of the scary ones.
I did the last one, but today I'll be going over some more horror movies that I actually find scary. Yes.
And The Conjuring.
Derek, horror movies that I find scary. I have to make that clear. And in the end, I'll go over one of the scariest.
Oh my God, Weapons! Weapons was really good.
First time I heard about this movie, one of my friends suggested we go watch it one night for fun. You know, spur of the moment type of thing. Watch it in theaters for that real scary experience. He ended up ditching me and go over to girls.
Wow.
But it was still pretty scary. I'ma just assume you ain't never seen
it.
So
that's
in the Black Phone, we follow this kid named Benny Blake. American kid from the suburbs in 1978. And while he may live in the suburbs and look like an African American around this time, let me tell you, this kid Finney, this kid is not living the American dream. First off, he gets bullied at school, which, you know, already sucks.
Yeah.
Getting bullied, that sucks. But this is 70s bullying too. Not 2000s.
Oh, yeah.
The hard R on the game. Nah, this is put your head in the freaking toilet bowl and beat you up for the dumbest reason.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't like your glasses. 4 eyes. Like, what? Y'all was beating up people for being visually impaired? And then speaking of beat, Finney's father, not the best either. Like, I thought Hispanic moms were bad, but this man be raising a belt off any little thing. Like, his temper could have been a horror movie on its own. Like, Finney will be munching on his cereal, minding his business. You think you could slurp that any louder? Like, damn, bro, you got some super
it's cereal.
70s. Let him enjoy his crunch logs in peace. Mind you, this is all only like 12 minutes into the movie, and I already felt bad for the kid. Dad beats you, born in the 70s. This dude's life is terrible. But to top it all off, just when you thought it couldn't get any worse for the kid, one day while he's walking home from school, Finney gets kidnapped. And this is where the horror really starts. Because the dude...
Oh, yeah. Well, and plus, like, in the 70s, like, it was more, like, easy for someone to get kidnapped, pretty much. Which is really scary. Like...
Kidnap Finney is one of the strangest, one of the most just unsettling killers I've seen on screen. Grabber. Which, not the best name, I'm not gonna lie to you. The Grabber?
The Grabber? Whoa.
But in this case, it's because he be grabbing up kids from the street and murking them. That's right. And to me, this guy is by far the scariest part of the movie. Like, for some horror movies, it's the atmosphere or the jump scares.
Oh, yeah.
The Black Phone.
Oh, and the music.
Because, we've seen all types of killers in these movies before, but the feeling I got when this dude was on my screen was just, ugh.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he likes to do these weird psychological torture games to the kids he kidnaps. Like first, he'll start acting like he's a nice guy, doing this weird, Johnny Depp's Willy Wonka.
Johnny Depp.
Hurt you? I'm not gonna hurt you. Now, why would I? Do you want some soda? Let me get you some soda. I'm not even joking. That's actually how he sounds to me. Then he'll do these things to test the kids, like leave the basement.
Oh, God.
If he catches you trying to sneak out of it, he'll beat you. Yeah.
Whoa.
According to him, for being a naughty boy, whatever that be. And that's really his whole goal while you trapped in his basement. This dude is just itching for you to be naughty. But the scariest thing about this dude to me is he's a smart killer. I noticed this while I was watching. As the movie goes on and Finney gets more advice from the dude's victims through the Black Phone, the movie eventually shows us how many victims the Grabber has. 5. And there's just one specific scene in the movie that
they're all white. Just kidding.
Shows all of them lined up. And that scene not only confirmed how smart this dude is to me, but it also added a whole new layer of fear. Because tell me why I'm looking at who he killed, right?
Yeah.
And I noticed this dude started killing minorities. And I ain't saying it's okay when it was white.
Yeah, no.
I'm not saying that. But you gotta put it in perspective. This is the 70s.
Well, yeah. Like, if you, like, went up to a cop in the 70s and said, oh, like, my my kid went missing, but you're black, like they wouldn't care about you. Like, but if you wanted it as like a white person, like then it'd be like, oh crap, really? Yeah, which like really horrible back then when.
You tell the cops back then a Mexican kid is missing, they just gonna be like, well, he probably went
Yeah.
home. They might as well be gone with the wind of the 70s because NBC ain't covering them. And I don't know about y'all, but to me, that's much scary. A lot scary.
Well, yeah.
That means this dude was smart enough to switch up his game plan to avoid getting caught. He was probably sitting in his room like, alright, next month I'll do white, black, white.
White, blah, blah.
Not too much white. That junk is scary, y'all. I'm telling y'all. If it wasn't for him getting greedy and going after Finney, which led to his demise. A lame one at that. Like, how you gonna get pieced up by a preteen, bro?
Wow.
I'm telling you, this dude would have never gotten caught. He was playing meta.
Oh, Orphan. I've heard of Orphan.
But I had the black phone first for a reason. It's not even close to the
Oh god, the weapons!
A movie that's a bit closer, though, is Orphan. Like, black phone scares me because I imagine being a kid and running into that dude. But even as an adult, this one freaks me out.
Oh yes,
this movie is so good.
Yeah, I think it's true, but Orphan was like based, like, well, some events were based on. Yeah, the story was based on some events. I wasn't sure if it was a story or it was events that happened, but like it is creepy.
I don't even want to hint at what it's about yet. I mean, obviously an Orphan, but you know what I mean. So in Orphan, we followed this married couple, Kate and John. And even though these two definitely got a better
average American couple,
life ain't perfect and stuff ain't always sweet, especially in marriage. And trust me,
true.
I would know. I've had like 3 divorces on Sims. But in Kate and John's case, it's not divorce. It's that they lost their baby. And this loss clearly flung Kate into a depression. She took up the bottle, started seeing a therapist.
Oh no.
This was some sad stuff. And then John, not so much.
He's John.
I'm not gonna say he wasn't sad, but I couldn't see it. All I saw him trying to do was get one in with Kate. But hey, I ain't some of the happiest dudes you be seeing be the saddest. So maybe that's how he copes. So to finally deal with the sadness, Kate and John decide they want to give that love they would have gave their daughter to another kid because they're just sweet like that.
Yeah,
So
I would like maybe like try it again, but maybe like they didn't feel.
Parent-wise, do you just come in and pick the one that looks most like you? Like, oh, look at this one, honey. This one has your eyes. Sorta. Or can you just adopt any kid, even if they're nothing like you?
True.
Because if that's the case, I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm gonna just line up all the kids and tell them to race.
Yeah, race it up. Like, be like, yeah, whoever's the fastest, I'm gonna take you home.
Come home with me. You my ticket out, buddy. And Kate and John must have been thinking the same thing I was. Because out of all the kids they could have picked from the orphanage,
they picked the special one.
They chose the most gifted one.
Yeah.
A little girl by the name Esther. And you see the
Esther?
title. You don't gotta play dumb. There is something wrong with this little girl. And before you say it, no, it's not the fact that she dresses weird. Come on, y'all.
Yeah.
She's just Russian. It's worse than that. Far worse.
She's Russian.
It's crazy because at first when you're watching it, Esther looks like the best daughter in the world. She's polite.
Yeah.
She's smart. She learns ASL to talk with her, or not talk, with her new deaf sister. She's great.
Damn.
I mean, it's no Project LeBron, but this is still amazing stuff. Almost
too
amazing.
Yeah.
The longer these two live with this.
Yeah, isn't she? Yeah, because I don't know what age, but like, yeah, it's supposed to be a kid, and you learn like ASL, sign language, like all those like really stuff that usually can take like years.
Girl, the more cracks they start to see in this little perfect daughter image. Like, first thing we see is that she has a bit of a temper problem. This girl tried touching like the little ribbons around her neck, and she just flipped out.
Damn.
Like, all right, maybe that's a Russian thing too. And then
Russian thing too.
Focusing on Kate and John coping with their loss.
Whoa.
And instead of being traumatized like a normal kid, she just stares.
Whoa.
And that's not even the weirdest part.
Whoa.
Because after Kate saw that Esther saw them, you know, she feels the need to give Esther the birds and the bees.
Yeah.
So she pulls up on her.
When mommy and daddy love each other.
When two people
love
each other
very much.
You know, they want to show. Yeah, I know.
No way.
She was not expecting that. And then the thing she did that just really took it over the top for me with this girl was that after Kate and John's son accidentally shot a pigeon while he was playing with a paintball gun.
A paintball gun?
And I'm saying accidentally very loosely here because the dude literally aimed his sights in and shot. Anyone
Damn.
talking about, so I didn't mean to. Shut up. Esther pulls up on him and tells him he needs to take some accountability, which is facts.
Yeah.
Facts. By putting the bird out its misery.
Whoa!
Oh my goodness, that's cold.
A kid can't do that.
Oh, what are you talking about? And the kid Daniel obviously.
Well, yeah.
Telling me to kill a pigeon? What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's a pigeon.
Esther does it.
Bro.
No hesitation or nothing. Just bop. there is
Oh my
something
God.
wrong with this little girl. And Kate
Yeah,
eventually
definitely.
realizes something is up too. So she starts doing some digging, calls the orphanage to find out what's wrong.
Okay, yeah.
See, if I was the parent, I'm calling too, but I
The
would
nuns will give you answers.
Forget figuring out what's wrong. I would have just called up.
Hello? Yeah, so mine just killed a pigeon. Y'all do refunds or?
Yeah, like, hey, I'd be like, hey, is there like a receipt? Like, mine's kind of acting a bit weird. Like, can I have mine back? Like, can you like just do like a one-on-one offer again?
Kate doing all this investigating actually made things worse. This is when things get scary. Because if you thought Esther's antics were bad before, you don't even know. Because remember, I told y'all, Esther is a smart girl.
Smart.
Very smart. So when she gets wind of Kate's plan to find out who or what she is from Sister Abigail, she decides to handle it in a very calm and tactful way. Nah, I'm just kidding. She kills her.
Oh!
Even with all them cracks from earlier, I did not think this 9-year-old was capable of murdering anyone.
Damn.
That's a nun. That's like double evil.
Yeah,
it
the
doesn't
nun.
even end there. Because after that, she only continues to do evil stuff. She destroys the memorial Kate made for the daughter they lost out of spite. She burns down the family treehouse.
Oh my God!
And this last thing she did had me genuinely scared. Y'all remember Kate and John's son, right?
Yeah.
Daniel? Well, before
Daniel,
Esther
yeah.
burned down the treehouse, Daniel saw her hide the evidence in the treehouse.
Yeah.
But Esther saw that.
Oh.
So she pulls up in his sleep and tells him, if he says what he saw to anyone, she gonna pull up on him again and cut off his hairless balls.
Oh!
His balls?
Oh no!
I don't care what no one says. Freddie, Jason, and Michael ain't never said something that scared or no one before. I was around this kid's age when I first seen this movie, so that threat felt like it was at me. Had me sitting there clutching my nuts in fear. There is something
for
wrong
you
with
boys
this
out
girl.
there.
And the worst part is no one can prove anything.
That's not
she's
me.
9. The cops won't believe that. Tell them she
Well,
murdered
yeah.
someone and burnt down a treehouse. They just gonna be like, why? Which is a good question.
Why?
Is she doing this? Is she possessed? Is she a demon? Is she a skinwalker?
Oh,
Or
God.
is this little girl so evil? Well, at the end of the movie, that's
Like
when
at
it
the
all
end?
makes sense. So after this girl Kate gets sedated for pretty much pimp slapping
Damn!
Esther. At this point, let's not act like she don't deserve it. Y'all. We know
It's
she
a
deserves it.
smack.
John goes home with Esther and Max and leaves Kate alone at the hospital. And while she's there, she gets a call from the previous orphanage Esther belonged to. Or
Okay.
should I say what she thought was the orphanage? Because she finds out Esther's last spot wasn't an orphanage. It was a psych ward.
Woo!
Yeah, this little girl is crazy, which makes sense.
Yeah.
You gotta have at least a few screws loose to threaten to cut off someone's ball. But that's not even the full explanation. Because this Russian dude tells Kate, on top of being crazy, Esther has been keeping something else under wraps. Last chance to leave, y'all. Last chance. This little girl, Esther,
I'm staying.
is not a little girl at all. She's a grown woman.
What?
Crazy.
Okay, well.
Apparently she looks like this because of some genetic dwarf thing. But my
Well, I
mind
know
was
about
when
like I
first
guess there's another.
seen this. Like this is some
Disorder.
weird anime stuff. A middle-aged woman pretty much trapped in the body of a child.
Oh
Must
God,
suck.
yeah, that'd be
You wouldn't
horrible.
Be able to do regular stuff like imagine your friends trying to go to Six Flags and you can't get on anything but the kitty ride.
Oh God.
You 35 in the body of a 7-year-old. That would be horrible, but that's how it is for Esther. But that still doesn't answer.
Bro, and you couldn't
why
even
would-
drink because then like you look like a kid. Like I think even though you had ID, I think they wouldn't let you have a drink because of your
Go out her way
size.
to look even more childlike. Why is she trying to live with people? Well, the reason she did all this stuff, you know, get adopted, torment Kate, was for one reason. A twist again. The reason she did all this was because she wants John.
Oh God! Oh God!
She's
Ew,
really an
ew.
adult, but this don't feel right. This whole thing from beginning to end was just Esther
Oh my
trying to
God.
get herself a man. And
It's
there's
just telling you not to
so
adopt
many
children.
things wrong with this. Like, you really thought this was the way to do it? Dressing up as a child? That picture
like,
was
at least
just
go,
black
like,
Japan or
a
Philippines,
Tinder or
but not
something.
with a man who's trying to adopt you, bro. Come on, that's gross. And that's who it's the scariest for, at least in the end. Because remember, they went home with
Oh, no.
Kate. So when they get home, John has to deal with Esther, who
Oh,
he
no.
thinks is just a Russian kid he adopted.
A Russian
trying to
kid.
riz him. This junk is gross.
Ah!
Over here talking about some, but you said you love me. Ugh. Seeing someone get rejected is cringy enough, but seeing a father
Oh,
reject
God.
his daughter,
Oh.
fuck. That's something I thought only dudes in
Alabama.
Arkansas had to deal with. I don't want
The
to
Alabama.
Messed up part is that dude John doesn't even figure out that she's been fooling them that whole time. I mean, maybe he did because he saw her without her makeup when she stabbed him to death.
Oh,
I
okay.
doubt it. Kate rushes home after figuring out the news. I mean, obviously she's late.
Oh, yeah.
But either way, Kate gotta be the realest chick I seen in a horror movie. Because when she was approaching the crib to park up and run inside, she said that and straight up crashed her car into her crib. That's some cool
Woman
stuff.
power.
Could you imagine nothing was happening inside though? That would have been
Oh,
awesome.
God.
And this
Like,
one pretty much concludes with Kate getting back for John and killing Esther by kicking her after she tried to pull up. Don't let me die, mommy. Mommy. And I know I
Bye.
just talked hella about this movie, but Orphan, it's still not close to being the scariest one. I'm sorry. A movie that is
Oh,
though,
okay. What is it?
Barbarian.
Oh, God. Oh, I've heard about this one.
This one was actually suggested by one of you guys a little while ago. And let me tell you something about this movie. This movie is not only scary, but it's weird. Like,
Oh, God.
movies I thought were weird for type of weird. And that's actually what I was saving it for. But here it is. So this movie's about a girl named Tess who stayed at
Okay.
an Airbnb in Detroit. I ain't saying nothing. Except this Airbnb got some weird stuff going on.
Okay.
First of all, when this girl gets there, she finds out someone else was already staying there.
Wait,
A
oh,
dude
oh,
at
wait,
that.
it's
They
the
call
actor
someone
who plays
Bengals.
Pennywise. I don't know the actor's name, but he plays Pennywise in the two It movies. But, like, no, like, if I, like, no, like, I would have too much anxiety to, like, go by myself in an Airbnb. Like, I wouldn't feel safe. Like, I would want to, like, be in a place where it's, like, safe to feel safe.
Going on in the city, she has to stay with him. Oh, heck nah.
Nah.
I'm a dude, and I'm sleeping amongst the rats before I even think about sharing a crib with literal Pennywise.
Yeah.
That's his actor, y'all. Look at him. But that was only the first thing, because later at night, the weird stuff continues. When Tess, in the middle of the night, hears a weird sound. And I mean weird.
Well, weird.
Sound like someone aggressively sucking a baby bottle. What the heck? But when she looks to see
Oh, yeah.
the dude she's staying with, she sees he's asleep.
Okay.
What the heck is going on?
Oh,
And
okay.
it only gets stranger. The next day, Tess goes outside and notices the neighborhood she stayed in is run down.
Oh, my God.
I ain't saying nothing.
How
After
did
her
you
job
notice that?
interview, people tell her she shouldn't even be on that side of town.
Yeah.
It's dangerous.
Yeah, I know.
First of all, when Tess gets back to the crib and accidentally gets herself stuck in the basement, she finds a hidden room.
Oh.
And in that hidden room, there's another room.
Nope.
And I don't know what happened
Nope.
here, but
I'll
it
be
was some
gone.
messed up stuff.
I'd be gone. I'd be like, bye, I'm leaving.
Because this room had a bucket, a stained mattress, a camera, and a bloody handprint. This is not good. Tess obviously panics, and luckily,
Yeah.
at the same time, her roommate comes back. Convenient, huh? And she starts telling him, look, we gotta go. There's a bucket with boo-boo, a camera, and a bloody handprint in the basement. We gotta go. And it's a horror movie, so you know dumb
Yeah.
stuff is like law. Tell me why this dude says, I should go check it out myself.
No!
What you mean to be safe?
What's
We
it about
just
guys
leave
and wanting
and-
out in manly? Like, no! Like, just leave!
Call the cops. I think that's pretty safe.
Listen to LeBron.
Test and think maybe this dude was behind it or something at this point. That's what I was thinking. There's a stranger in your crib. He shows up when you find
Well,
his
yeah.
stuff, and then he wants to go check it out himself. Come on, bruh. But I realized quickly I might have been wrong. Because after this dude goes downstairs and doesn't respond, Tess goes down there, which again is like,
No! Don't go
Go
in!
into the basement again. You knew this man for about 17 hours, and you want to play Captain Save-A-Clown?
Are you
I could have been
kidding
my
me?
best friend, and I still would have dipped. Like, I warned you, buddy. But when Tess goes down there to see what's going on with the dude, she discovers that in that hidden room with the room, there's a hidden passageway.
No.
Yeah, at this point, I was like, Tess, if you go in,
Yeah,
there,
like, go.
you're either top 5 dumbest people in horror movies, or I'm the most hardest dude.
Yeah.
Because why would you go in there? He goes down
Call
there.
the cops! At least!
Movie starts because when Tess gets down them steps, she finds a few, I'll say, surprising things.
Oh, no.
First of all, she finds out this downstairs area isn't just a basement within a
No,
basement.
no.
It's a whole tunnel system.
What?
In that very same tunnel system, she finds some cages.
Oh,
Very
God.
big cages. And then, most surprising of all, she finds her roommate.
Woo!
It's surprising because I thought you were in danger, buddy. What happened? At this point,
Grab him
watching
and
this,
run.
I should be thinking the same thing I was thinking when I first watched it. Oh yeah, Tess, you stupid. It's clearly him behind. And he's trying to act all scared. This is all clearly
Wait,
him.
run! Oh my god!
Oh my. I don't know.
Was that woman naked?
Came this giant naked lady that just straight up murked Keith. And I mean like
Oh.
really naked. Like I can't show y'all, but just know they was hanging 10. And this naked
Oh
my God.
monster lady is by far the most
Oh my
disturbing
God.
part of this movie. Well, her and how she was made. Like, we don't see it immediately, but after she captures Tess, the actual owner of the house comes through and discovers the same tunnel. And that's when we see how scary this lady is. Because first of all, her speech, non-existent. Cave speak. And you may not find it scary, but I do. I don't want to be held hostage by someone who speaks like...
Well, yeah.
Speaking in
Because it seems more scary because you don't know what they're saying to you, because then you don't know what they're going to do to you because they're not telling you.
Matter
Because you can't understand them.
Then we find out they call her the mother. But you may be thinking, oh, why is that a big deal?
Why?
Well, the reason they call her the mother is because she wants to be a mother so bad
No.
that she feeds the people she captures through baby bottles. Yeah, she's giving them milk. And I thought with her speech, she's running to the grocery store and asking where the dairy section is at. So,
Oh,
you can
God.
assume. That's right.
No.
That's her milk. That's
No.
disgusting.
No.
But I'm drinking all of it. Look, it's either that or she starts getting aggressive. And if
True.
if she want a baby, she gonna get a baby. The second she puts
Okay. Like, I feel like we could all agree that if this was the only way to stay alive, then yeah, then I would have to.
The cage, I'm gonna be in there.
Oh,
See,
God.
that's what happens if you don't drink it. If you don't drink it out the bottle, she takes you out the cage and makes you drink it straight from the source.
Oh.
I don't even gotta explain why a giant naked cave lady giving you some mother's
Oh, my
milk is
God.
both terrifying and disgusting. And I already know there's gonna be some of y'all in the comments saying, "Hear me out." No, bro.
No.
Not hear me
No.
out. But like I said, how she was made was even scarier. Cause she may look like the monster of this movie.
Yeah.
I mean she is, but there's
Well, yeah.
a bigger monster behind all this. This guy. And it's okay
What?
to be confused. Just looks like a middle-aged dude, right?
Yes.
But this guy is actually a serial killer. Yup. And when
What?
I say this dude is sick, I mean he's sick.
Oh, no.
Because not only was he murking exclusively women on some
Oh,
dumb
no.
stuff, but he would have babies with these women.
What?
After he would have babies with these women, he would have babies with those babies.
Oh my God. No. No.
I know, take it all in.
No.
And he did this over and over
No.
and over again until he made the mother, which explains the appearance, the strength, and the cave speak. Yeah, this movie is sick. And now, for the scariest movie of
Oh
the
my
video,
God.
it's no other than...
Yeah, weapons. I saw it. It's
I got a lot of
amazing.
stuff I want to say about this movie. First, Warner Bros. Hope this is fair use. Now, before I even get to how I feel about it, you gotta know this movie is special. It's about missing kids like the Black Phone and directed by the dude who made Barbarian. And it shows, because this movie was probably the scariest experience I had in a movie theater.
No, I liked it. I liked that they switched from different perspective of each character so that it made it more interesting and had the kid at the end so that it would all be revealed and why. Like, it was amazing. It was really a movie.
And I've seen a dude get jumped at the theaters before. If you ain't never seen it, this movie's about a small town where a classroom of kids go missing under mysterious circumstances. 17 kids all ran out their homes at 2:17 a.m. Yeah, 2 a.m., not 3. And all of them never to be seen again, except one. But the strange thing is, when they ran out, they all did this triangle.
Yeah, they're like, ooh. That's like kids running a little cafeteria when it's like Taco Tuesday. It's like, me.
Almost like a mix between T-posing and the Naruto.
Yeah.
And now the town and the parents are in an uproar, trying to figure out how or why this happened. And that's all y'all really need to know. Because this first half is all it took for this movie to scare me. But I didn't know I was going to be that scared when I was coming in. I came in thinking, scary schmary. But then about 5 minutes into the movie, when I seen that first kid run across the screen
Like,
with his arms
whoa.
stretched out, I want to go home. I can't explain it. It wasn't a disturbing
Oh,
or scary
God, the
killer.
drug
It
dealer
wasn't
guy, like, it was
scary
so
jump
hard.
scares. It was just vibes. That's the best way I can explain it. This movie had scary vibes. Like, bro, this jump was so scary, it made me realize I might be on the spectrum. No, I'm serious. Because every time I felt tensions rising or stuff became too much for me, I was immediately rushing to cover my ears. I'm serious. I spent about 80% of the movie like that. Pack theater too.
Yeah.
I didn't care. That's just how real it was. I didn't care about.
Oh, no,
people
movie
around me.
theater is so
I
much worse
was
with
just
scary
trying to
movies
make it
'cause they have
fun.
the
And that's what I
loudspeakers.
think it was with this movie. Like, yeah, of course, there's also a mix of fear of the unknown, but I think the music of this movie,
Wait,
or
is that the
even
monkey?
lack thereof sometimes, just built this tension. And it makes sense too. We all know horror movies aren't scary without their music. Like, you're not gonna be scared watching The Conjuring if it had freaking the SpongeBob music.
Yes.
Like, the same. And Weapons was really good at it. The music
Oh, yeah.
made me feel like
It
something
was.
was always about to happen. Like, there's this one scene early on in the movie where the teacher of the kids that went missing goes to visit the one kid that didn't go missing to, you know, figure out why he's the odd one out.
Yeah.
And while she's posted up out there waiting to see something suspicious, she accidentally falls asleep. But that's not the scary part. The scary part is while she's asleep, the kid's house door.
Oh God, yes.
And when I tell y'all, I've never been so scared to see a door
That was
in
so
my life.
scary.
I'm not trolling. Like, that jug had my heart racing. And then when we saw some lady come out that same door
What?
wielding some
Like,
scissors
see,
and walking
yeah.
around like a crackhead. Oh my goodness. I was in the theater, ears covered.
Bro, I was
Wake
so
up, come
confused.
on. Wake up.
During the whole
I was
movie.
so scared. My friend had to let me know to uncover my ears because I was yelling. And that was just the first half of the movie too. Even the reveal towards the end. Spoiler warning.
Oh,
they
God,
actually
yes,
the
the
kid's
end.
witch on behind her
Oh,
door
yeah,
had me a little spooked. And I
Yeah, she won Oscar for a supporting actress in the movie.
I'm scared of what she can do. I mean, low key, but it's cause look at her.
No, Jesus.
Those teeth. If this was the
Oh. Oh my God, why is he just so
I would've walked out
scared?
immediately. That's pretty much all the movies I wanted to go over today. Y'all know what to do. Comment down below the movies y'all thought was the scariest, or maybe y'all didn't find any of them scary, and I'm just a bitch. Either way though, comment down below some movies you guys find scary. I might do a part 3. Maybe I'll use some of yours. And moral of the story?
Okay. Okay, well, that was Derek's horror movies that actually scared me part 2. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe. And if there's any stupid hate comments, then whatever.